start, my face is already primed with the Clinique moisturizer and then also the Smashbox primerizer. I'm just going to go in with the Smashbox pore minimizing primer. I just like to put that right here because this is where my pores are the largest, little on my chin and then forehead. That way we have a nice smooth base for the foundation. And then I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. Shade Nude Ivory. I should go directly on my skin with this. And then I like to use a flat top kabuki just to buff that in. Okay, next we're going to go in with Shape Tape. This is the shade Light. And I go in with this, a triangle under the eyes to highlight. A little on the forehead, bridge of the nose, and chin. I then use another brush that looks kind of like the foundation brush, just smaller. Just another flat top. Okay, now that that's done, we're going to set it using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder. I swear this is the best powder. I like this better than Laura Mercier. I just use a brush. I don't bake, I just lightly tap over it. I will put a little extra right around here because my laugh lines tend to get really bad. So we just want to keep that all in place. Next, going in with the Tarte Park Ave Princess palette. And we'll use the shade Angle. That's this one right here. Just to warm up the face. And I like to use this Morphe brush. I don't know what one it is, but it's just a Morphe brush. I'll bring this on the forehead too, just along the perimeter of your face. And then jawline as well. Use an angled brush and Princess Cut, that's this shade right here, it's a bit cooler, to actually contour. Put that on my forehead as well because my forehead needs to shrink a lot. To highlight, I'm going to be using the Carly Bible palette and this Morphe brush. This is the M510. And I like to go in with the first two shades right here, mix them together. Cheekbones, and then I like to blend it in my eyebrow before I do it because that gives a really natural brow bone highlight. Is that natural? That's what I consider natural. Okay. And then to just really blend that all together so it's not too harsh, we're going to go in with a blush. And this is MAC's Pinch Me. For this, I'll just be using a Real Techniques brush. I like it more on the back, and then I'll bring a little on the apples. That way everything is blended seamlessly. Next, I like to move into brows, and I use this Pro Fusion Brows palette. And in this palette, all of the top row are shadows that you mix in with this wax, and it makes it kind of like a pomade. Okay, now that I have my brows on, I'm going to set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. And then I just like to carve those out using the same concealer as earlier, the Tarte Shape Tape, just to make them a little cleaner. I use this M156. It's a super tiny Morphe brush. It's dual-ended, but I like to use this dome side. I'll just put a little concealer on there. And then clean up under them. Same concealer brush as earlier, just to buff that out. And then you can drag any excess down onto your lid to prime them. Okay, perfect. I don't want to do anything crazy for eyeshadow, so I'm going to use the same bronzer as earlier in the Tarte Park Ave Princess palette. Morphe 433. Just right in the crease, nothing crazy. And then blending that up towards the brow. Just so we have a little something in there. So for the inner corner highlight, we're going to use this bronze palette by Essence. We'll just put that on a flat domed brush, and then we'll use these first two shadows. It's like a rose gold and a white. Just mix those together. Pop that in the inner corner. Just to brighten that up a little bit. Going in with mascara, I'm going to go in with this Tarte Ready Set Radiant Setting Spray. And this will give even more of a glow. Next, we can go with our mascara, and I'm just going to use the Lash Sensational by Maybelline. Okay, so now that my lashes are coated, I'm going to go with my favorite lip combo, which is this Revlon Gloss on top of the matte Flat Finish Pigment Gloss by LA Girl. It's not really glossy though, it's more of a liquid lip, so I'm not sure why they call it that. So I like to go in with this first. And I overline my lips just a little. Okay, so this is just the LA Girl. And if you like matte, then you could just leave this, but I like to put the gloss on top. And this is the Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss in the shade. Oh, Supernatural. So I just throw that on top. I like to put it more towards the center because that gives the appearance of a fuller lip. Okay, so this is the final product. Super simple, very glowy, so yeah, if you like this, please subscribe, and I'll have a new video eventually.